Welcome back to the channel. So today is Saturday and we are just reviewing the week and see how certain stocks performed. Now on Friday, Vallon Pharmaceuticals posted a 100% return on anybody who had invested in the stock the day before. And after hours, of course, unfortunately, the stock cooled down a little bit and dropped 8.37%. Now, looking at this stock, you would see that it began the week trading at about $1.32, and then on Friday it announced that it's exploring alternative strategic alternatives, meaning basically that it's trying to either going to be acquired by a larger company, or it is going to take certain action that will increase their value for shareholders. And that caused the stock to jump up more than 100%, and then finally it cooled down in the course of the day to end the day at $2.27, which represented a 100.88% increase, even though after hours it lost 8.37%. Now, if you look at the 52-week range, you would see that the stock went anywhere from traded anywhere from $1.13 all the way up to $10.36. Friday's volume was 172 million shares that exchanged hands, compared to an average volume of 3 million shares. Now, one thing to remember about this stock is that they have in their drug pipeline a star candidate, and that is a drug for ADHD, which is not it doesn't foster dependence. In other words, it doesn't cause addiction in the treatment of ADHD. And that drug candidate did not meet expectations when the company reported last month, and that caused, I believe it was up to either 70 or 80% drop in the value of each share. You can see that occurred around March 18th when they came out with that preliminary result for their star drug candidate, and you had that 80% drop in a single day, which was really, really bad. And since then, you've had a steady decline until the stock rebounded to $2.27, and that was good news for the stockholders who stuck to their guns. So on the eve of the stock dropping 70-80%, you can see that it was trading at $7.44. That's just a month ago, and in one day it wiped out about 80% of that value. And then the decline continued, and then out of the blue it hit 100% returns once they announced the strategic alternatives that they're exploring for strategic alternatives. They actually secured the services of a very good and competent company that is well respected in these kinds of business transactions, and so we think that the outcome is going to be good for the shareholders long term. So that's what we had to discuss about Vallon Pharmaceuticals. We're making a drug which would basically, I think, be replacing amphetamine in helping with patients that have ADHD. And that drug is supposed to be non-addictive, and that's very, very helpful, especially in today's environment where you have a lot of abuse of certain prescription drugs. So we will keep a close watch on Vallon Pharmaceuticals and see how they open up on Monday when the markets open. But I think at least they dropped so far down that there's still a lot of headroom. Irrespective of what happens, this would probably quickly run up to about the $4, $5 mark over the next 2 weeks, I think. So that's what I had to share for you guys on this Saturday. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and to subscribe to the channel. That way we all can grow together as the tides rise. Bye.